Well, good morning. Welcome back to the tavern and the Oasis. It's Sunday, August 16th. Seems I missed an important day yesterday. Yesterday was VE Day. VJ Day. Victory over Japan Day. Was the official day they signed the treaty. A little piece of history. I like history. History is important. From history, you can help determine your future, but only if you can understand your history so you don't repeat it. At any rate, did a little bit of work yesterday. Took a few hours off in the afternoon, went and visited an old friend, and she's really good with herbs and salves and other things, so I'm going to see how much I can get her incorporated into the tavern. But we'll see how that all goes, because I'm looking forward to horse trading with her for her particular skill set of things that I need that I don't do, and she could use from my particular skill set. This is an important time for people. If you've got friends that know how to do things and you've got something that they don't know how to do, it's time to start building those relationships. I'm going to need that in the coming future that is heading our way, unfortunately. At any rate, we did a little bit of work. I'll show you some of the things we got here yesterday, and let's have a little gander around the Oasis, and then we'll get it opened up and get a few things done this morning. It's mostly just tidying up things. This is my last day for the weekend. I have to head home, back down to the city, and its confines that it really is. Can't wait till I can escape the city entirely. Don't know how long that's going to be. But let's take a gander around. Been a while since we've checked in on the kiwi over here in the corner. This kiwi is doing really quite well. She's extending out her vines. I got a special treat yesterday when I was checking with a friend of mine, is that when I went and visited my friend, she has a kiwi that's 12 years old. I did not know they created massive vines like grapes do. So this will be interesting to see how those vines work out over the next few years. So I got to do a little garden bed clean up around some tomatoes for this one. That bed over there needs a little bit of cleanup. That's what I'll be focusing on this morning. I need to harvest myself some echinacea. I got some flowers starting to fade, so I think I will harvest a few echinacea flowers this morning. And I found out that bay leaves, organically grown, such as these right here, true organically grown, sell for a pretty penny. So $5 for a small bag full. So it looks like I'll be adding those to my items that I sell, considering the bay tree. I just got to encourage more growth out of it. So this is the grass patio now, and you can see that it's come a long way. It's looking pretty good if we can keep the solar flare off the screen here. Looks really good. Grass is mostly filled in. Let's come in from another angle where there's less sun. Yeah, looks really good. Probably sometime in September we'll be cutting down those stumps and adding the marble. Got the other kiwi back here. That one's starting to grow really well too. So the kiwis are doing really well. They seem to be happy in their new homes. The male one's over there in the corner. He's kind of hidden from everything, as males tend to do. They tend to hide themselves away. Corn is doing really well. Looks like that's getting ready to start producing some ears. So let's take a look-see. There we go. Still got a couple of onion blooms in here. Hopefully I get some seed from that. The achuda, bless you. Let's call it the bless you plant. These massive sunflowers. This bunch here needs a little bit of cleanup. Lemon cucumbers. There's a few more on there that need to be harvested. Sometimes the plants just seem to go nutso. So I'm going to harvest those lemon cucumbers today too. You can see the spaghetti squash down there. There's 2 of them there. See if the plant, hopefully the plant sets a couple more. We got a 3rd one over here. That's 3 decent sized spaghetti squashes. And it's growing really, really well. Cleaned up the raspberry patch. There was not a single raspberry left on the old vine, so I cleaned them all out. My granddaughters did a really good job of cleaning out all the berries, all the little final bits and pieces of them. So it's just a little bit of cleanup. And the deck is ready to start putting up the sheeting for it. I may get a sheet or 2 done this morning, depends on how my brother's feeling. Planted some more seeds yesterday. A couple more beans, some more carrots, some more radishes, some more kale, some more lettuce, all headed for a winter crop. These ones here, these snow peas here, are starting to die out a bit, although it looks like they're still sending out flowers. So we'll keep it going until it's done. The pods I've set to turn into seeds are starting to get dried. Let's take a look at these. There we go. There's some of them for seed. I've got several pods here. It'll give me enough seed for next year. Gotta let some seeds. I'm trying to collect seeds from everything I'm growing here. See how I can do with it next year. Next year I don't know if I'll be able to sell seed. Well, I'll be able to sell some. I've got the poppy seed and I've got some others that's really in abundance. But some of the seed I won't have in massive abundance. So that's pretty much everything we've got going. Waiting for the tomatoes to start ripening. They're pretty heavy on the vine in multiple places. But I think it's time. Oh, wait a sec. What do we got over here? Let's take a look at you. See if we can get you on camera. I'm not going to get him on camera. It's really hard to see. Well, maybe when I get it all said and done. That'd be cool. It's a really nice looking spider with a web. I'll try taking a regular photo of him. At any rate, time to open up the Oasis. Let's get this puppy going.
He rose from the park bench and said, I must go. Must find a warm doorway, 'cause it's threatening snow. He reached for the bottle with a shaky hand. He said, son, don't you ever be a hard drinking man. 'Cause liquor's a demon, the devil's own curse. It destroys your health, and that ain't the worst. It will grieve you, deceive you right from the start, with cirrhosis of the liver and breaking of the heart. It destroys your life and your marriage too. It'll take your job and children from you. It robs your dignity and steals your gold. So if you choose booze, you could lose your soul. Next morning in the news, I heard with regret of a wino downtown found frozen to death. The booze in my cabinet I poured down the sink. I made myself a promise to never again drink. 'Cause the liquor is a demon, the devil's own curse. It destroys your health ain't the worst. It'll grieve you and deceive you right from the start, with cirrhosis of the liver and a breaking of the heart. It destroys your life and your marriage too. It'll take your job and children from you. It robs your dignity and steals your gold. So if you choose booze, you could lose your soul. Son, if you choose booze, you could lose your